grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I'll get better when I wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
win again the World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Glendale. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Anytime you're running a toss play, you're really just in a race to the perimeter of the defense. Is my guy faster than your guy? And in this case, the speed in the backfield wins. He picks up big yardage and the first down.
They'll go again with Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 23.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple. A run with Benson. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd down, 3 to go. Shotgun snap to Watson. To the goal line and in. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown, Arizona. His 4th TD grab of the season. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10.
Moving the tight end right. On first down, right back to Williams. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Moving outside the pocket. That's complete to all the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's into the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his second touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He fields it at the 8. He's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. To the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. 14, so following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get back to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He'll get that to all his tight ends. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw is on to punt. Good coverage by the punt team and stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Back to throw is Watson. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Out of the gun, Watson. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A give, here's Benson. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That's quickly out to Harrison. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now give up the middle and Benson. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Now it's Watson. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he's in! Brandon McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. On 1st down, Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw is Herbert. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Open man left side. He's got it. first half. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Herbert will lead the offense up. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Out quickly and complete. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken just shy of the goal line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now first down throw for Watson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and it's good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Fake the handoff. Now Watson. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Straight ahead, they go offensive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
3. Again, it's Benson. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
7-yard gain.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Watson now on first down. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Here's Watson now on second down. He'll take it on in. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Arizona. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, it'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Right back to Williams. They connect again. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On play action, now Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations. It'll get you the first down, just not here.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 42-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 32-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly, but you also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led to a big pickup.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Got his man at the 6. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
A play fake. Now Watson to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to all the tight ends. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
That's good for the Rams. First down. A gain of 4 yards.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football is out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48.
Now it's Herbert. A short one there to Otten. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
At midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. No play fake. Herbert going up top. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Motion man is Hyatt. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing again, Herbert. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Herbert again. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams. This defense backed up. If they bring the fire there, stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Here's Herbert. The second down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Herbert now on third and goal. And that is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And now they're faced with a fourth and goal. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, it's Watson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is hot. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. From the 31, here is second and 7. To throw, it's Herbert. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Rams, first down.
Now a handoff running right. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. Escaping to his left. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 41 yards.
First down. A 41-yard gain. And the Rams, first down.
Herbert now on first down. He's got it inside the 5. And the Rams are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's another Rams first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
It's Otton in motion. going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. Here's Carney now, kicking away following the touchdown. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Defensively, bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Travis Jones on the stop. A gain of 2.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That one is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. On the RPO, it's Nakua. And he's got another one. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Herbert will lead the offense up. They'll go for 2. The motion man is Nakua. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll try to run with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's good.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Off play action, here's Watson. Rolling to the left. Off he goes. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Now here's second and goal. On play action, it's Watson. Over the top, he's got it. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Cardinals. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Going on first down is Herbert. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now he'll air one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down, all 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Second and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Out of the gun, Watson. Will look middle, and finds McBride is tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's blocked down inside the 20-yard line.
Cardinals.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
second down and 3. Now it's Watson. This one caught the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.